The world today faces many challenges such as wars, the downsides of technological advancement, and the resource wastage. However, philosophy and religion have played important roles in addressing these issues. Let's seek the perspectives of philosophers and religious leaders.
Hello, Martin Luther. In today's society, what do you think is the most pressing social issue?
I believe that social division and inequality are critical issues that need urgent attention. These divisions are evident in racial, cultural, and economic gaps, which lead to a lack of trust, escalating conflicts, and a decline in social cohesion.
And then, what unique perspectives or solutions does Christianity offer in addressing this problem?
The first one is advocating for love and community spirit. Christian teachings emphasize love and unity, encouraging people to transcend racial, cultural, and economic difference through church activities. Trust and understanding are fostered among individuals. Historically, churches have played vital roles in education and social relief, such as in medieval church-led education and medical care. A modern example is the U.S. civil rights movement, where Christians actively campaigned for racial equality and justice. The second one is promoting charitable actions. Charity is a core Christian practice inspired by teachings like blessed are merciful. For instance, the Salvation Army has long supported impoverished communities, and Christian principles have shaped modern welfare systems. Today, international organizations such as World Vision continue to assist with poverty and disaster relief on a global scale. These charitable efforts help bridge economic inequalities and social tensions.
I recently read some news about cloning technology and being widely used, especially in medical and agriculture. Do you think this kind of technology should be ethnically restricted?
I think cloning technology should indeed have ethical restrictions. From a utilitarian perspective, cloning technology can bring many benefits, like providing organs for patients or increasing crop yields to address global hunger. But the problem is that technology could also be misused.
Misused? What do you mean?
For example, cloning humans. If we start cloning life freely, humans might become arrogant, thinking that all life can be designed or controlled. This volatilizes the ethical principle that humans are end, not a means. Also, from a social justice perspective, if this technology is controlled by a few wealthy people, it could widen the gap between rich and poor, turning potential benefits into new inequalities.
So, do you mean this technology should be banned?
I think not completely banned, but it needs strict ethical and legal frameworks. We can also cloning technology to help humans, like cloning organs to save lives, but cloning the entire human must be strictly prohibited. At the same time, we need to ensure the technology is used fairly and doesn't become a privilege for a selected few.
And that makes sense. So we should promote technological progress ways while keeping it under control, right?
Exactly. Technology is a tool. The key is how we use it.
Modern society faces major challenges in dealing with climate change and resource waste. How does Buddhism contribute to environmental protection?
Buddhism advocates cherishing life and live in harmony with nature, which aligns with the principles of sustainable development. Specifically, Buddhism contributes to environmental protection in the following ways. First, Buddhism encourages reduced harm to animals and promotes vegetarianism. A vegetarian diet not only protects animal lives, but also significantly reduces carbon emissions and resource waste. The livestock industry is a major source of global greenhouse gas emissions, and reducing meat consumption has a direct positive impact on the environment. Buddhist monks view nature as a sacred and enhance environmental awareness through religious rituals. For example, Thailand's forest monks wrap roofs around trees to give them religious significance, making them protected sacred objects. This combination of faith and environmental protection has been highly effective in many areas. And third, Buddhism teaches people to cherish resources and avoid overconsumption. This simple and mindful lifestyle effectively reduces waste and serves as a reminder to modern society about excessive resource consumption. Buddhist organizations also promote low-carbon and sustainable lifestyles through education and awareness campaigns.
Can Buddhism's environmental concepts can be promoted globally?
Absolutely. In fact, some Buddhist practices are already widely adopted, such as the growing popularity of vegetarianism. Additionally, Buddhism's emphasis on mindful consumption and ecological protection aligns with the goals of many environmental organizations. In the future, through international collaboration and education, Buddhism can play a bigger role in promoting environmental actions worldwide and helping to address global environmental crises.
Thank you for your insights. Professor Hansen, hello. Thank you for talking to me. It's well to know that Islam is one of the most followed religions in the world. You have studied Islam for a long time. Could you tell me about your general impression of Islam?
Of course. Thank you for your question. Islam is an inclusive religion that emphasizes faith, morality, social justice, and human dignity. Islam's teaching touch on all aspects of life, from personal beliefs to the governance of society, with digital rules.
What roles does Islam play in promoting social progresses?
The Islam has a historical driven scientific, cultural, and social progress. Islamic civilization reached its peak in the Middle Ages and made an important contribution to the development of the world civilization. In modern times, Islam continue to promote social progress, such as in education, charity, and social welfare.
Finally, what is your vision for the future development of Islam?
I believe the future of Islam is bright. Islam will continue to adapt to changing times while remaining true to its core values. Islam will coexist peacefully with other religions and contribute to building a better world. Okay.
Everyone the world is facing many environmental problems today, such as global warming, ocean pollution, and so on. So, what do you think some positive attitudes in philosophy, in religious philosophy, has on today's environmental problems?
Okay, religious philosophy can inspire human beings to revere and care for nature by endowing it with sacredness. I believe that nature is a part of God's creative process, which makes the act of destroying nature not only an ecological sin, but also a destruction of the sacred process. The world is an organic whole, in which every entity, including humans and nature, is interdependent. Nature is not an object to be instrumentalized by humans, but a part of life and process. That is the secret with humans. These views can make people pay attention to ecological and environmental issues and take corresponding measures.
How can religious philosophy promote harmonious coexistence between man and nature?
Okay, every entity in nature has its intrinsic value, not just a tool to meet humans' needs. This philosophy provides a basis for modern environmental ethics and promotes respect for ecosystems and biodiversity. Many religious organizations such as Green Moscow and Green Church advocate environmentally friendly behaviors and use my holistic view as a guide for action. The United Nations cooperates with religious institutions such as the Faith and Green Action Alliance to integrate religious values into the Sustainable Development Goals and promote the implementations of environmental policies.
Can you explain the concept of evil of banality?
Evil of banality does not cause harm from an evil motive, but rather it's an evil done in a state of thoughtlessness, an evil without a motive. This segmentation deducts the individual's perceptions of evil. The task does not think that they are committing a heinous evil, but only that they are merely fulfilling instructions. The medial evils of the individual ends up creating incomprehensible and extreme evil accomplished by the group.
How do you think the evil of banality should be curbed?
Telecommunication fault, for example, is a long chain of process in which everyone involved in the fault does only part of the work, and thus they doesn't see themselves as committing the fault. For both evils, I advocate accountability to the individual rather than to the group. Only if individuals are made to pay a real price for their mistakes will it be possible to reduce the incidence of the evil of inequalities.
So how can we make the world a better place?
Progress comes from responsibility and cooperation. Together, we shape a better world.
Let's go of attachment, embrace compassion, and build in harmony together.
Faith gets a piece of justice and peace. Unity creates a better future.
Love is the greatest power. Let it heal conflict and bring hope.
Kindness is a universal rule. Let every choice lead humanity to goodness.
Understand the essence of diverse beliefs and find common truths and peace in differences.